Well, hello! This is Parker. Note that Parker is a self-taught solderer who is not an expert, but has done lots of research to bring you the spiciest soldering practices out there. Still, if you see something about the practices in this tutorial that could be improved, be sure to drop a big old comment down below. Bye! Alright, I'm going to show you how to solder the easy way, TM. Soldering is the connecting of two or more electrical components with solder, which you melt with your soldering iron. Quick tour of the soldering station. This is solder. This is your soldering iron, which melts solder. This is your stand to limit the amount of flesh sizzling. Yay! A sponge for cleaning. Helping hands! So helpful. And safety glasses. Wear them so hot metal doesn't accidentally sear your eyeballs. There are two main rules of soldering that you must follow at all times. Always keep your tip shiny while soldering to help the tip last longer. This one is a little older, so it's a little crispy near the bottom. Anyway, a surefire way to help preserve the tip and its shininess is to keep it unplugged and cool until you're actually going to use it. Don't let it sit hot, and never touch the solder directly to the iron when you're soldering a connection, otherwise you could get a cold solder joint, and that's bad. Now, soldering is actually pretty simple. Let's jump right in. If you're soldering two wires together, follow these steps when the iron's hot. Wipe on the sponge to clean the iron. Now we're gonna tin the iron by melting some solder on it so that it's completely shiny. If you get big globs, you can wipe it off a little bit. Then tin each of your stripped wire ends by holding the soldering iron underneath for a few seconds, letting the wire heat up, then rub your solder up and down the wire until a healthy coat of solder is melted there. So the wire is actually melting the solder. Once you've got solder on both wires, you're gonna cozy them up next to each other and melt their solder so it fuses them together! Now, the soldering iron will lose its shininess as it starts to oxidize. This happens frequently. So, to keep it shiny, you can give a quick wipe on the sponge and retin if you need to. Clean and retin when you need to renew its shininess levels, TM. Finally, always clean and tin before putting your iron away. Put it away shiny. Remember, keep it shiny, TM. If you are soldering a wire to a switch or a similar electrical component, follow these steps. Loop the wire through the switch lead and double it back on itself. Iron on one side, let it heat up, solder on the other side. Make sure to follow all the same cleaning and tinning procedures here as well to keep it shiny, TM. If you're soldering something like two LED legs together, follow these steps. Wrap the legs together, soldering iron on one side, let it heat up a few seconds, solder on the other. Secret tip, I like to put heat shrink tubing on these legs after I solder them. Alright kiddos, I gotta go. Remember to keep it simple, keep it shiny, TM.